Let me figure out where the camera at. I'm in the closet because, child. Okay, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Kim Ray. You're watching Kim Ray Music TV. I was rebraiding my hair. Let me see how this look. I ain't do no touch up, no powder, no nothing. As y'all come up in here, please like the video. Please share this video because we are here to talk about the Scott sisters SWV. Now, I've been watching, kind of, sort of, I work a very demanding job. And lately I've been getting back to me. Let me scoot back some. I feel like y'all can see the future, honey. I have been getting back to me, getting back to what I do, being told, hey, when you gonna do more of your videos? This looks crazy. When you gonna do more of your videos? Blah, 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 blah. So I wanted to, the thing about YouTube is you just gotta hop back in. And I know I've been gone. Don't look at my hair. It looks crazy. I gotta redo some braids. I gotta re-dip. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about Tamika Scott, Latasha Scott, SWV, this show with Escape and SWV. Not really so much SWV, as much as Escape, okay? So if you've been under a rock, maybe you don't involve yourself with reality TV, SWV and Escape have a reality TV show, okay? The thing that makes us feel so connected to the show and to the ladies is that, at least with Escape, we've watched them for a long time, okay? Tamika Scott was in, some of the Meet the Browns Tyler Perry play. Candy, she's been around forever. She wrote all these top songs with Tiny Harris. But Candy, we watch her on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So this is like a crossover thing with her. She's become more and more relevant in the past, 10, 15 years, just with her writing and just with her involvement in Real Housewives and her personality and, her marriage and her Mama Joyce. And then Tiny, we've watched because she's married to T.I. and, certain generations we've had to like put them up on game about just like who she is. And like, she's not just the wife of T.I. Like she's had her things, right? And they've had their share of scandal. They've had their share of things, okay? So Escape has been trying to get back together and go on tour, as a lot of these groups have been trying to do, the Millennium Tour, which is more my generation, okay? SWV and Escape is more of my mother's time, but I still know them and, love them and all the things. So on the show currently right now, Latasha, who is the sister of Tamika, has decided, she doesn't want to be a part of the group. It was long standing. There's probably trauma there, right? But she wasn't being forthcoming about the drama part as much as she was just like, I'm not trying to be a part of the group. She wasn't saying that she wanted to go solo, okay? And I guess she got this overbearing husband who's also the manager who has like created bad blood with a lot of the group mates, even down to his own sister-in-law, Tamika Scott. Okay, so on the show, I think it's on like episode 4, and on this last episode, they're talking about how Tamika says to her sister, Latasha, you stole my money. And the mom gets involved, and the mom clearly plays favorites between the daughters. She favors Latasha more, takes her side, and then we tap into this whole disrespect thing. She's talking to Tamika saying, you're disrespectful because of how you came at me. Latasha's like, yo, like, you're not gonna come at my mama like that. She deflects from the issues, like, of them stealing the stuff. And so this prompts, well, actually, Latasha does a video where she's like, you can't choose your family, and because if I would have, I wouldn't have chose you, basically, to give you the cliff notes, okay? And so Tamika's like, you know what? I'm gonna come out with a video with some receipts, okay? And I'm all for, now, mind you, this is a new thing. This is a new thing because usually what they say, what happens in our house stays in our house. So this whole like telling the public about things going on with your family, Tamika was not hip to that before. She took a lot of L's because she was trying to be close to her family. And she says that in her receipt video. And she's not wrong for that because we all have done that, but we are all learning to do better and know better. We are learning that whether you are blood or not, you are not allowed to come for me in such a nasty, vindictive way. And I just excuse you for that just because we are blood. That is not cool. So, Tamika does this soft, quiet video. And before I move on to that, I guess Rocky went on to talk to Tasha K and was just airing out Tamika, right? So to me, y'all always got y'all know I gotta always bring it home with the just interpersonal communication. Just always bring it home to the communication. So it's fine for me to, ignore the fact that y'all been stealing my royalties, changed the address to have my royalty checks sent to your house. And it's fine for me not to say anything or don't say anything specific about the treatment or about the things that he's saying, your husband is saying. But y'all can go out here on Tasha K and say these things about me. And I guess they expected Tamika to just stay quiet because it seems like within the family, Tamika has been pushed down because of how much she reminds her mother of her dad. And it's horrible. It's horrible. They are going on 50 years old and to be having to deal with all this trauma. It's just, it's sad. But it's like we say, if you're not getting any type of therapy, if you're not keeping a journal, if you're not working on your mental and all of and healing from your childhood, then you carry that with you and it manifests in everything that you do, right? And so, watching these grown women, almost 50 years old, go back and forth, in front of their mom, and their mom is all up in it. I was the fifth group mate, the sixth group mate. And it's like, no, she should not be in it at all. She should not be in it at all. These are grown women with children who are married and got their own lives. So, to watch that vexed my spirit. Cause I'm like, man, I mean, how old do these women have to be for their mother not to get up in it like that, right? But then on top of that, it's like, did you really steal from your sister though? This little piece of hair. Did you really steal from your sister though? $30,000, right? So Tamika had this nicely put together video with Tiny's mom, where Tiny's mom is like, yeah, basically, I felt like my girls needed to get royalties. I learned about something through my business manager. I felt like, let me put my escape girls up on game. She set them up with some type of program. And so they started getting these royalty checks. Child, what's her name? Tamika was not getting hers. And she comes to find out that Latasha was taking them. Now, I can't say for sure that Latasha was doing it as much as her husband, who stay up in her business, who stay up in the mix, could have done it, right? And it's sad to me to watch, because technically that's family. They've been married all these years. It's sad for me to watch this husband stepping in and making all these decisions, pumping up Latasha in some type of way where she got this little attitude towards her group mates has been down from the very beginning. Granted, she had some trauma, right? She was the one, I think she was pregnant and they was trying to hide it. She was the bigger one. So she always had this like running just attitude with Candy. And that became a whole thing. But it's like y'all are grown now. Y'all are grown now. So I got a couple questions for y'all, okay? There is this whole thing right now about like, no matter what, no, ain't nobody finna talk to me crazy. Nobody, family or not. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all feel like family has the clearance to check you in a way that maybe your friends wouldn't or a stranger wouldn't? I feel like there are levels. I feel like it's nuanced. Like, while you may be able to check me in a certain type of way and I do have a certain type of reference for you, you don't just get all just whatever way you gonna choose to come at me, just in any way, period. You stealing money, you stealing royalties, you talking to me crazy, you posting videos, and I'm not supposed to say anything, nothing. So I feel for Tamika because it was like, well, I guess I should say something to defend myself because all of this protecting of my sister, she's not even doing for me. So why am I going to do it for her? I feel like from the outside looking in, people might be like, oh, she's taking the side of the group and this is blood, this is family. But it's like what I always say, like, blood and family, you still have the expectation of treating people with respect. You still have the expectation of being a straight shooter and communicating, and a sense of loyalty to people, just in the way that you speak to them and in the way that you handle them. That's not right. That's not right what she did, right? I think that there were last week there were doubts. Like, did she really steal this money from her sister? But after Tamika's video, honey, there's no more doubt. She put out a whole video with receipts down. I'm talking about receipt on receipt on receipt on receipt. She blurred out what she needed to blur out. She, did the things that she needed to do to protect herself. She still kept it classy, but she also was like, girl, what I got to lie for though? What I got to lie for? And I feel like she only gave the energy that she was given. She only gave the energy that was given. I want to know what you guys think about that part, okay? About the family part. I also want to know what you guys think about just the mother being involved in these issues when they're grown. Like, I understand mediating, but I really don't, because if you've shown favoritism towards a certain child all this time, your opinion is never gonna seem like it's mediating. It's never gonna seem like you're coming from a non-biased place, because you've always put her in this, on this pedestal as it pertains to just any topic, because of who she is or what she is or whatever. You've excused things that are inexcusable, and that's the thing. It's like, it's hard because you're a mother. It's hard because these are your children. But it shouldn't be hard, because there should have been a point, at some point, where you were like, you know what? No, this is not my business. This is not, while I want you guys to get along, I love you, I have an expectation of A, B, and C. You guys are grown. Okay? So I want to know what you guys think about the blood of Jesus. No, the blood with like family and like knowing the line and all that, right? And I also want to know what you guys think about just like parents. When you have adult children, was the mother wrong? Now, I've shared my opinion. I feel like she was wrong. I feel like she is wrong. And, Tamika shared, like, it's not really about the money. It is about the money. It is about the money. Are there things associated with it? Yes, lies, deceit. The fact that you have, pushed forward this agenda as if, like, you're so about family and righteousness, and like you want to put out a gospel album, but your own husband is doing me crazy. Your own husband is texting me from these random numbers, and he's blackmailing me, and he's trying to extort me. Like, is this the type of gospel album you trying to do? Like, when I saw her show up at the was it the BET Awards, and was it excuse me, was it BET Awards, or was it um Black Girls Rock? Maybe it was something on BET. Okay, some award show, and all they were being honored, and all the girls had on like a shade of like gold, like some type of beautiful dress that was like sculpted and molded, and then she had on silver or something. Like, they all had on one color, she had on the other color, and it was giving very much. It wasn't even giving Beyonce, because at least like with Beyonce, it was like, okay, we all got on the same thing, but my variation is a little bit more pizzazz. Like, we still in the same color group. They was giving very much silver and gold, and everybody else missed the memo. Now, mind you, everybody looked good, but it's just like, I'm not understanding. So when we put you guys, girl group, next to SWV, y'all just look crazy. I have, prided myself on a recent lesson that I have learned, okay? The recent lesson is this. When you communicate, how you like to be treated, your boundaries and all that, and a person continuously shows you like they not about that, they not going to adhere to it, they basically don't give a F about it, like, they gotta go. They gotta go. And you don't have to do it in such a, way that's like dramatic, or a way that's embarrassing, and you ain't gotta cuss them out. Like, I'm not an advocate for cussing people out, but I am an advocate for being like, oh, you showed me, I believe you, So we're moving this way from now on. I'm not gonna keep turning down a street that has a pothole that make my car go like this every time I turn down it. No, I've learned a different way. Now, is it avoidance in a way? Could I call the city and tell them to fix the pothole? I very well could. But do I want to give that energy? Because it's her sister? Yeah, she might want to give it that energy a couple times. She might want to let her know, like, hey, these are the things I have an issue with. You want to fix them? No, you don't want to fix them. You're not interested in solving? Oh, you want to bicker. Okay, so I'm going to hold you at arm's length based on those things. I'm going to go out and get this bread, and I'm going to take you to court because you have done things that my close friends would never. That's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. I want to know what you think. Comment down below. If you have not seen the video of Tamika Scott rolling out the receipts, you got to watch it. You got to watch it. I mean, she was sitting real pretty with lashes and bangs and had the little, somebody edited her video down, okay? She had the little pop-ups of the contracts and the words and the emails, and had the little extra video of Miss Diane, Tiny's mom, saying, like, you know, I love you guys. I love Latasha. Like, and I believe that she does. I believe there's a lot of love there. But what people don't understand is that line between love and hate, people will really come for you off the strength of jealousy, off the strength of, you know, I saw you get things coming up as a child and I never got those things. So I'm coming for you every chance I get. People have not healed from childhood trauma. People have not healed. Most of us, we are that 12-year-old girl. We are that 16-year-old girl. And until you do something about it, you are going to keep kicking yourself in the butt every single time. In this case, Tamika, I know you're not gonna watch my little video, but in this case, I think you should take your sister to court. Does it suck? Yes, it sucks. Is it horrible? Is your home base gonna be like disturbed and basically like you tearing down your whole life because you about to go out your sister? Yeah, but it sounds like it might not even be your sister as much as it's that brother-in-law. I don't know. I don't want to put it all on him. But all of the threatening, all of the things, like, it's like she's hiding behind these different people. She hides behind your mom. She hides behind, you know, the husband to basically do the dirty work. And I think that there's a lot of hurt there. And she's using that hurt to propel her to do these things. And she's using that hurt to validate the things that she's doing. And it's not cool. I want to know what y'all think. I could keep going because I miss y'all. Just wanting to talk. But I want to know what you think. Comment down below your thoughts on this situation. And if you're not interested in this situation, comment down below on just these, you know, these human issues. Okay? Navigating these things as you get older and understanding, like, what is your take on this? I'm Cameron. This is Cameron Music TV. I had to hop on here real quick, y'all, because I'm redoing my braids. Y'all see they look fuzzy. Need to be dipped. And yeah, I didn't anticipate anybody hopping on the live because I haven't been on here in so long. So I'll wait for just a little bit. Excuse me. But y'all, I don't, I want to know your thoughts. Definitely want to know your thoughts. Lord Jesus, even Marcel files for divorce. Everybody getting a divorce, honey. Yeah, I don't know. I'm with Tamika all the way. I just think that no matter what Latasha did, no matter what her part is in it, there are ways and there are ways. And I'm out. I don't see anybody joining. We are moving into 19 minutes. I popped off. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.